boy OG Johnny back, part 2. Let's get it. What's up, OG? How you feeling, man?
Oh, not bad, man.
Real quick, I'm gonna say shout out to my boy Damir. I know you down right now, man. Get well soon, man. We rooting for you. You already know. So I'm pretty much dropping this for you, man, so you can have something to entertain you as well as the rest of the audience and everything. Please, everybody, like, share, and subscribe, man. OG Johnny leaving comments and everything. He don't always respond, but he will. All right, OG, man. Today, man, I just want to ask you what you think about this Iran war and your favorite subject, Donald Trump, man. And I'm gonna let him go, man.
Oh my God, where do I start? First of all, we shouldn't be over there from the beginning. We got tricked into going into war. We shouldn't be there at all.
Mm-hmm.
Getting our soldiers and all these, soldiers injured, killed, and making all our prices go skyrocket through the roof and shit. All because of Benjamin Netanyahu. It's crazy because we're all struggling over here, right?
Right.
But a lot of people don't know is that we send Israel $2 billion in aid every year.
Wow.
To use for military and everything else.
Wow.
And just a couple of days ago, over half of the Democratic senators voted against sending them $2 billion more so they can use for aid, military, and all that. And a lot of people don't even know. Think about this. We're sending them $2 billion a year.
Right.
Of our money, our taxpayer, they got free healthcare.
Wow. And we don't.
We don't. Make that make sense.
Right.
So that $2 billion could be kept here.
And we can have free healthcare.
And we can have it could go to our healthcare.
Right, or at least cheaper healthcare.
Or to where it's affordable.
Right.
But everybody's healthcare is going through the roof. Our seniors and our vets and them are now to the point that they ain't gonna be able to afford it.
And they canceled the Medicaid, right? Did they cancel it or is it?
So many programs got cut that people don't realize it until they go to the hospital or they go to a doctor and they're like, look, we can't accept that anymore. Which
That's
is harsh.
Exactly.
Like, you work your whole life to be able to go to the doctors, go to the hospital, which everybody can't.
Right.
And, people need help doing it, which that's not a problem. Mm-hmm. But it's just annoying as fuck when we're sending a foreign country that for some reason we keep giving $2 billion every fucking year. And it's helping them and not us. How in the fuck is that even fair? Where does that make any fucking sense? Like, that's just fucking crazy.
Right.
And they're wondering why over 85% of us don't even want to be in this war and don't want to support them.
Right.
They got a lot of fucking money involved over here in our government. A lot of people don't know them CPACs and APAC fucking groups. That's all ran by them.
Right.
You ever notice when a senator or one of them go against a Jew or Israel, you see how they won't get reelected. That shit just don't, it doesn't pan out. And this motherfucker, first of all, the most corrupt motherfucker I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Like,
our president's a felon.
Yeah. And what's wild is he's a felon. It's on his record. But let me or you go to jail, come out, and we're bitch motherfuckers at Walmart won't even fucking hire you. But you got this motherfucker running is the most powerful man in the U.S. How the fuck is that even possible?
Make it make sense.
That shit should be taken off your fucking application.
Make it make sense. Exactly. I agree.
Everybody should have a second chance.
Right.
But now I gotta go. Motherfuckers gotta jump through hoops and shit just to even fucking get a warehouse job.
That's a
fucking
fact.
Warehouse job.
That's a fact.
Sometimes they ain't even gonna pay for you to fucking get an apartment. But this motherfucker got 34.
Damn.
Come, like, this shit's just fucking mind blowing.
Right.
And the shit is, he's getting away with it. I tell people, this fucking November, these midterm elections, they're more important than the presidency was. Because this shit, if it doesn't go the right way, man, we in for some shit. We're gonna be some struggling motherfuckers. And a lot of people voted for that shit, not realizing what the fuck they voted against their own interests. But hey, you can vote whoever the fuck you want. That's on you.
Right.
You have that right.
Right.
But at the rate they're going, they're trying to take all that shit away from you. So, how to, freedom of speech. Like, you can't say what you want. Like, bitch, I'm gonna tell you how the fuck I feel, whether you like it or not.
That's why we doing this. That's why we doing this interview right now.
Yeah,
Shoot.
like, I don't give a fuck who's around. You either like it or you don't. You don't like it, then you ain't gotta listen to it.
Right.
You
Exactly.
keep fucking moving.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna hurt my fucking feelings. Shit. Enough shit going on around the world today that be worrying about what somebody fucking says. Bitch, it's what fucking people are doing.
Exactly.
That's fucking turning this world upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just.
Now, I mean, in retrospect, and I hear you saying like all the money that we get at them, and the thing is, why? Why do we get them this money?
For some reason, I don't know. They think because we owe them because of the genocide and all, like,
But America didn't have nothing to do with that. That's what. Okay.
It's like what we've been doing this shit for years. A lot of people didn't know that.
And here's the real question. Well, if that's the case, what about what black people been through in this country?
Exactly. That's the problem.
And then they don't seek to look out for what we've been through. And our ancestors, we didn't go through it. No, I personally wasn't no slave, but my great, you know what I mean? No matter how many grades you go back till you get to that slavery point was, if I retrace my name, yeah, we were slaves at some point.
Yeah, it's a fucking hypocrisy, like a motherfucker.
And just so everybody know, not every black person was slaves, because a lot of people come from islands, they didn't get them. They were fighting back. I don't know what's wrong with our Americanized people and the ones that came from Africa. And it's just so much racism, because like even an African to go, you're not a real black person to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or we're not from there. Like, we're African Americans, but our ancestors hailed from Africa. We were taken. But you know what I mean? And there's so many different conflicting stories on that, because you had a lot of people that were helping them take us. You know what I'm saying? Telling them where our villages was at and where we might have been hiding at and things like that. But yeah, I don't understand myself why they go out so much for Israel. Like, we're fighting their war, essentially.
Exactly.
And and a lot of people don't realize this is a religious war.
Yeah.
So it's never going to end.
Yeah.
Unless you join one of the side of the other, it's not going to, you know. And another thing, why do you think America, or even a lot of people, hate Muslims so much?
It's all because they try to put everybody into one category. They try to put Muslim, Islam, and everything, Arabs. They try to put them all as one, and it's not like that.
Right.
And just like they said, every race and all that. Yeah, you got some bad apples. That's a fact. And just because a couple of extreme Islamic guys did what they did, not everybody's like that. Not all Islam, not Muslim. Like, that's not, you just, all they're doing, they're reading a book by its cover without even opening that fucking page.
Right.
You don't even know that person. He could be the nicest person in the world. I'll give the shirt off his back for you. And they just get categorized, and it's fucked up. Just like all of us, one Spanish person do something bad, all of us are fucking bad.
Right.
A black person do something bad, they're all fucking bad. You get looked at like, damn, keep your eye on that motherfucker. Now, how about I'm gonna keep my eye on your fucking ass because you're the one that's fucking causing this conflict.
Well, if you remember in Don't Be a Menace, you remember that scene when they was in the store, right? And the Asian ladies watching the two black brothers come in watching Marlon and Sean as they walked in the store. And the white guy comes in the store, and he the one stealing everything while they're watching them. And And then he took money out the register, dropped one of the bills, and you gave it to him because he's white.
Right.
You think he's white? There's no way he's stealing. There's no way he's doing that.
It's understandable, man.
You know what I'm saying? No, I do see that. You know, even when you got like 4 white guys in the car, they don't get pulled over. 4 black guys is that's an automatic pullover.
Right.
Or 4 Spanish guys, like it's an automatic because you think drugs,
Especially
guns.
if you see me in a Mercedes or Jag or some shit like
Right.
that.
I gotta be selling
I gotta be
drugs.
selling drugs.
Right.
Bitch, I got an education. I make fucking money. You know, shit ain't get handed down to us. If we had to work and bust our ass for what the fuck we got.
Right.
And that's still to the day.
Well, what do you think that like low impoverished people can do to try to make their situation better?
Stick together.
And
Gotta stick together.
And why is it that we can't come
Right.
together being that we in the same position? Why do we hate each other so much? You know what I mean?
I don't even think it's so much that we hate it, is that they're around other people that hold them the fuck back. And it's crazy that they're doing that because you're all trying to get to the same place.
Right.
You're all trying to, succeed. Y'all trying to work and get something you're proud of. Or, this is mine. This is my house. This is my car. I've worked hard for this.
Right.
But if you don't if you're always going to categorize people and be like, or keep that neighborhood down, or, don't let them get this, it's never going to fucking change. It's never going to change. And the government is going to not, especially this one right now, is not going to change. It's going to just keep us down even more.
Mm-hmm.
And I said until that government shit gets changed and they're not as involved in much shit as they're fucking trying to do, it's going to be hard to change that dynamic, which is fucked up, People are struggling. And then when people can't take it and then shit start happening, then they going to be like, oh, well, yeah, well, bitch, you put me in this predicament.
Exactly.
I tried everything under the fucking sun to do the right thing, and you keep knocking me the fuck down.
Exactly.
You're leaving me no choice.
Yeah.
I do have a choice, but shit, slim to none.
It seems like it's all a game, man. Because like, you ever notice a hospital, a school, and a prison all look alike? Like,
Yeah.
it's just they're just named different buildings, but they kind of similar. Like, you could turn any of them into whatever you needed of them 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing I wanted to ask you though, man, what do you think about this guy Chud the Builder? And what I wanted to inform you on was, I don't know if you know, he was on Twitter first before he came to YouTube, started doing the racist thing. He was on Twitter. Man, he had less followers than I do on YouTube, like on Twitter. He goes to YouTube and bro, OG, he jumps the gun. Like I'm talking about, remember, I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to build up my channel and build up views. This dude was making money from his channel, and he came out of nowhere. And one of my mans from my class, he asked, "Who sent you? Like, who sent you? Who's funding you?" And then when he got in trouble, one of the guys that actually did that thing was on January 6th, where they ran into the Capitol, actually drove down to his court date, got his damn self arrested for 10 days supporting this clown by mouthing off to the judge.
That's why, because you got too many motherfuckers out there that think exactly that he does.
Mm.
And look for a chance. Like, we knew there's racism out there.
Mm.
Right. But years ago, even though that person next to you was racist, he wasn't gonna sit there, call me a spick, call you nigger, and Mexicans wetbacks and shit like that. At least had enough common sense to be like, stay away from me. I was like, bye. This president done flipped the script on this shit. You got motherfuckers think they got the right to come out here, call you what the fuck they want, and not realize that there's consequences to that shit.
Right.
And that's the problem. He normalized this shit, which is fucked up.
Right.
Because that's why our fucking countries, half this shit's happening now and going the way it is. Because that shit got normalized, and it shouldn't have been. And like I said, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, you racist. I ain't got to deal with you. All I'm telling you, respect me, I respect you. You don't respect me, we got a fucking problem.
That's a fact.
I respect anybody who respects me. Don't give a fuck what race.
But it's weird. Like, why try to turn back the clock into the racist? And I don't want to put too much of your business out there, OG, but you're Spanish, but your wife is not Spanish. She's actually a white woman. Cool, yeah, crazy Italian, down to earth.
Wop,
you know what I'm saying?
Came without papers type shit.
Her grandchildren are Spanish. She got black grandchildren.
Right.
So I'm saying, like, do they not realize that their own people are gonna be fighting against them this time around?
Exactly.
Because you're talking about their children, their grandchildren, their family members. Hell, I got a lot of white people in my family, cousins, man. Like
like you said, my nephews, my grandkids, my grandkids, and that, like I said, and they're getting thrown in the mix of shit, and they ain't even got nothing to do with it. And that's
exactly.
what's so fucked up.
Exactly.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. They're getting thrown into a fucking fire, man. And it's hard to put this shit out because so many people are behind that shit and are willing to go with it. Like I said, man, a lot of people don't realize there's consequences to shit, actions that you do. You better be fucking ready for it because I'm one of them motherfuckers, bitch. I'm gonna show you the consequences of what the fuck you about to do. I'm gonna let you the fuck know. Bitch, you're gonna visit one of them motherfucking either the hospital, the funeral fucking home, or but you about to find out. Like, I ain't playing that shit. And like I said, I respect you, you respect me. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Boundaries.
That's all I need. That's all I need. You don't give me that, then keep it fucking moving. Stay out of my way. And I ain't fucking with you. Straight up.
Now, yesterday before we left, and you had gotten a phone call, so we're going to hurry before your phone does ring again. What is your message to the youth again that are doing, the YNs that's doing all this shooting and killing and recording themselves, man? Because you know when you was coming, this is a whole different generation. I know you shocked as hell.
Yeah, we built different. We built different.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of this is the social media. Like, they're trying to get clicks, and they're trying to, like I said, man, there's no way you could commit a crime today.
Right.
Or anything violent or anything that has to do with any illegal shit.
Right.
Without you thinking you're not going to be caught on a camera. There's fucking cameras in the sky everywhere.
Right.
There's cameras on buildings you don't even know.
Right.
There's people riding by that you're not even paying attention to that got a fucking phone in their hand, video recording something else, and you got caught on it.
Right.
And all they got to do is look at them. Wait, man, look back. Oh shit, this is who they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like I said, and a lot of these kids today are doing shit, and they really don't know the consequence behind their action because I'm telling you, they're not built for what the fuck's coming. Mm-hmm. They're not built for that fucking 20 to life shit. And then you get up there all laughing and shit until that fucking sentence comes across. Now you're in fucking tears.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You're now because you're what in a 4x8 cell with a celly that you don't even know he might stab your ass.
Hey, look at them young boys in the Julio Fulio case. Did you see that young boy when they said guilty in life? Yeah. He was the main one that shot him. They said probably even delivered the fatal bullets, and he was the first one crying.
Right. Yeah. And it was like, come on.
And he was a good kid 3 years before that. Like, you were 18 doing this, but at 15 you was a gamer.
Yeah.
So where did it go wrong?
Too many kids are being followers. Like they're following other people. Like, you need to stop that shit. You need to pick your path. Mm-hmm. And the only way to do that is you gotta surround yourself with people that's gonna do positive shit, not get you in the shit that's gonna get you locked up or get you fucking jumped, fucked up, or in a bad situation that once you're in it, you can't get out of it. You can't reverse the time.
Exactly.
Like I always say, I would always tell my grandson that you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Mm-hmm. One of your boys do something, you don't know about it, all of a sudden you go out with him, they coming for his ass, you're caught in the middle of it.
Exactly.
Now you get a charge because you try to protect him, you kill one of them, you're in prison now.
Right.
For not even knowing what the fuck happened.
That's
like,
fact.
No, you can't be a follower because the followers are the ones that are getting caught up in this shit. They're telling, I want to act cool. Well, no, I don't need to act cool. Because motherfuckers, you ain't paying my bills, you ain't paying my rent, you ain't paying none of that shit for me. Unless you're going to do all that, then we can talk. Until then, keep it moving.
Well, you know what my uncle said, man, y'all the same age. Y'all actually was born the same year. So it's kind of funny. I was talking to him about it. And he said, you know, they keep saying YNs as in young ninjas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he said, what about the old ninjas? You know what I'm saying? Like, he like, what about them? half of them are teaching their children that this is okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And
that's where it starts too.
The older guys in the streets. Like, I seen a young boy, K-Flock, he was 18. The oldest guys in his gang, bro, was my age, in the high 30s. And I'm going, like, nobody thought to tell him that wasn't okay.
Okay, right. And that's also the bad part. Like, they like, just like they say, it starts in the home. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's understandable that not all kids have both parents. You know, they got one. But I've seen single parents with multiple kids that raise their kids right and are leading good lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a situation you're putting yourself in and what you're teaching your kid. Because a lot of these young bucks today are some disrespectful motherfuckers. I haven't came across one because I had to whoop his ass. It's just straight facts. And then the parent gonna get mad at me because he came up to me, hit me, kicked me, disrespected me, and then I smacked the shit out of his ass.
Yeah.
And now he went home crying. And now I gotta whoop the dad's ass. And the dad don't even know what the fuck happened.
Exactly.
Come on now, like no.
No, because you absolutely right, man. These kids don't have no respect, man. They'll talk to you like where you're their elder, old enough to be their father, probably even their grandfather. You know what I'm saying? They'll come at you and disrespect you with no regard.
And when I was growing up, you don't ever talk to your elders like that.
Right.
You're supposed to respect your elders. I'd have said some shit like that to one of my elders. My mom and dad gave them permission to beat my ass.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And you do that shit today, then you got a whole gang fight going the fuck on.
Yeah,
like,
either that or jail, because the cops even arrest you, man.
Like, you know, it's crazy. The government got involved. Anybody can call DYFS. Anybody can call any agency. And by law, they're supposed to follow up, even though it's a bullshit case.
Right.
Turn your life upside down. And, you know, all because what? You're pissed off.
Exactly.
Your feelings got hurt. That's the problem. The kids' ego, their egos get shattered because they get punked.
Exactly.
Like, you know, you hanging with 7 dudes, y'all jump me, I catch you by yourself, beat the shit out of you. I broke your ego. Now you're gonna go home and get a gun because I whooped your ass when you was by yourself. But you just jumped me with 7 of your boys.
Right.
It wasn't that funny now, was it? That his ego got shattered. Like, look, back in the day, I got my ass whooped and I whooped ass. But that's where it stayed. A week later, we were still boys. We hung out, you know, not the same, but
no, I understand it. Like you said, it wasn't no mom having to bury their children like that at an accelerated rate.
Shit.
Yeah. Because I mean I look at that, man. Like I said with the Julio Fulio, it's the perfect scenario. Do you know that most of them parents were actually friends, man? Used to hang out, all of that. Their children got into it, and the one father, he came home from prison. I'm like, yo, you came home from prison, and your sons didn't respect you because you was a gangster.
Right.
And now you're trying to tell them, well, here's the funny part about it. You come home from prison, and they're telling you, you can't talk to your friends no more. You're the dad. You can't talk to who you've been friends with 20 years or whatever because I got an issue with their son. I'm trying to kill their son or do something to their son. Like, where did it go wrong where it's like, it's just so backwards? And did America create this environment?
Exactly. Can't tell me they did.
Well, OG, I ain't gonna hold you up long. I know you got to get back to work. Appreciate your time, man. And, you know, next time we get an interview, man, we are definitely touching this. I didn't want, you know, how you preaching and everything. It was just, I know the children need to hear that, and maybe even your grandson, everybody, they need to hear it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I need to hear it. You know what I mean? It's a reminder for me. Keep myself in check. Everybody, keep yourself in check. Keep your hands to yourself.
Me
you
too.
know? Yeah,
exactly. Them, think before you act, because them 2 seconds can be a life-changing experience.
Exactly.
You're not ready for it.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Appreciate you.
All right, man.
Yep. Bam.